Hey guys, Brian here from Thumper Fab. Today I'm going to walk you through installing our fender flares on your Ranger 1500. For the first step in installing your 1500 fender flares, you're going to bolt the front upper to the front lower section using our 1/4 inch hardware. Was it?
I can't imagine what that's like.
For the next step in preparation for our installation, we're going to go ahead and rivet our logo tags to the rear upper fender flare. You'll start by sliding the rivets through the logo tag and through the fender flare before coming back with your rivet gun and tightening them up. Once you have your front, upper, and lower fender flare bolted together, you can go ahead and rest it up against the bike, making sure all your flanges rest smoothly against the body of the vehicle before coming in and marking your drill holes so that you can come back and drill your holes out. With your holes marked, we'll drill them out using a 5/16 drill bit, making sure all the holes are clean before moving on to installation. With your holes drilled, you can move on to installing the fender flare. You'll use our panel clips. You'll insert the body of the panel clip through the fender flare into the hole you drilled in the plastic before depressing the push button, which will expand the anchor holding the fender flare in place. With our front fender flares installed, we'll go on to installation of the rear fender flares. The rear fender flares are in two pieces to allow the bed to tilt. We'll start by placing the upper fender flare up against the bike and marking our holes to be drilled later on for installation. With our holes for our rear upper fender flare marked, you can go ahead and drill them out using our 5/16 drill bit in preparation for installation. With your holes drilled for the rear, you can go ahead and install your rear upper fender flare using our panel clips, the same as we did in the front. Once you have your rear upper fender flare installed, you can go ahead and put your lower fender flare in a position and mark your holes to be drilled. This flange of your lower fender flare will go on the underside of your upper to allow your bed to tilt. With the holes marked for your rear lower fender flare, you'll go ahead and drill them out using the same drill bit as the previous steps. With your holes drilled, you can go ahead and install your lower fender flare using the panel clips. You'll have 6 on your lower fender flare, installing them just as before. If you're installing our Thumper Fab fender flares on a Crew Ranger 1500, we've provided a small fill-in bracket that will help fill this gap in the rear panel. You'll install your fill-in piece in the location shown here using panel clips going through the holes of the fill-in bracket and the fender flare into the holes we drilled previously. With your last panel clip installed, the installation is complete and you're ready to hit the trails.